This past weekend, Democratic Representative Jared Moskowitz went on Fox News along with host Shannon Bream, where for some reason he decided to take a lot of time to bash the progressive wing of the Democratic Party, which really makes no sense when you think about it. I mean, look at who's actually causing damage to the country right now. It sure as hell's not the progressives. Nope, that would be the Republicans. So there was absolutely no reason for Moskowitz, who I actually, up to this moment, had a ton of respect for, really liked the guy, but he destroyed it by unnecessarily and very stupidly going after progressives in his own party with an ass-backwards analysis. So here's what happened. Shannon Bream asks Moskowitz, quote, "Let me ask you about this. Back home in Florida, my home state, you have been taking some heat from the more progressive wing of your party, most recently for not showing up for this town hall that they had put together. One of the organizers said this: 'We worked hard to get him elected, and now he's not answering questions.' They say the crowd then booed, then somebody yelled, 'Primary him,' then there was applause. Are you, like many of your party, kind of caught in the middle between the old and the new guard, the progressive wings? Do you feel like the party is coalesced about who's leading it and how you move forward?" Now, let me tell you, before I even read you his response, let me tell you how Moskowitz should have responded to that very question. Yes, I did not show up to that town hall. But at the same time, I had this engagement. I couldn't get out of it. Something like that. Whatever. Make up some excuse. But then talk about this. We have seen Republicans ducking town halls. I don't see them being paraded onto this program and asked about that. We have seen Republicans lie to the American public, saying that, "Oh, everybody asking me tough questions. These are paid protesters from George Soros. He's writing them checks." That's a lie. So Republicans want to sit there and lie about the fact that they are facing any kind of backlash. Maybe I made a mistake not going to this town hall, and I promise my constituents I will make it up to you. I will be there. We will have these discussions, and I will listen to your concerns, and I will address them in Congress. But let's not act for a second like the Democratic Party is the one in disarray when we have Republicans that I work with every day that can't even agree on a funding bill. They're trying to strip low-income Americans of the few privileges they have so that they can give a tax cut to the wealthy elite. That is the real issue, and that is what we should be talking about right now. That's what Moskowitz should have said. Every word I just said was spontaneous. I don't have this scripted out. Honestly, that's not even where I was going to go. I didn't even think about this ahead of time. That was literally off the top of my head, and Moskowitz could have done the same thing. Instead, he said this. "Yeah, so first on that town hall, what wasn't my town hall, it was a town hall the special interest group put on that they invited all 3 Congress people from the area and none of them came. So it wasn't that I just didn't show up. No one showed up from Congress. That being said, my district is a D+2 district. It's a moderate district. I'm a moderate. I'm not a progressive. I've never said I was a progressive. I have democratic values. I've been a Democrat my whole life. I have fought for those values and I will continue to do so in Congress. But Democrats have to get one thing straight. We need to win. This purity thing that we want to go through, that's great if we want to continue to be in the minority. But if we want to win, we got to put people in seats that can win those seats. We got Democrats in Trump seats. You can't run progressives there. We'll lose those seats. And so look, we have a big tent. There's room for all these ideas in our party. But if we're going to make Hakeem Jeffries the speaker, it's going to run through districts like mine and 20 others where moderate Dems have to win. Progressives can't win there." I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I used to subscribe to that belief as well. I mean, as recently as a couple months ago, I said the same thing. I said, you can't take a Bernie Sanders, run him for Senate in Alabama and have him win. I was wrong. And so is Moskowitz. Because it's not about where you fall on the political spectrum. It's not about running saying, "Hey, I'm a moderate Democrat," or "I'm a progressive Democrat." None of that matters to the voters. Republicans try to make it matter. They have turned the word progressive into the most offensive phrase on the planet. Like, "Oh, how dare you This is a progressive. You know, like it's some kind of monster coming to eat your children. The way Democrats win. Listen to me very closely, Moskowitz, and any other Democratic politician watching this video, because I know you do. Let me tell you how to win. It's not about where you fall on that political spectrum. It's not about being a moderate, a regular Democrat, or a progressive. It's about how you talk to the people in your district or state, how you connect with them, and how you address the concerns that they have as human beings. That's it. In other words, messaging. Because let me tell you something, Moskowitz. When you strip political ideology from issues, time and time again, year after year, we see it all the time. When you strip political ideologies or a politician from an issue and you just present people an issue, overwhelmingly, the vast majority of people in this country, including in red states, turns out they're actually progressive. They do want these things. They do want to, hey, yeah, let's protect the environment and pass laws to protect it. Hey, actually, universal health care, let's do that. Free college for everybody? I actually do like that idea. All of these so-called progressive ideas are supported by a majority of people, not politicians, in this country. Where things fall apart is when you, of course, attach it to a political ideology. When you say, do you support the Democrats' plan? Then suddenly all the right-leaning people say, oh, God, no. So Bernie Sanders was correct earlier this year when he said, you want to win, run as an independent. Go talk to people as people. Don't talk to people under the banner of this party or that party. Talk to them as people. Something the Democratic Party forgot how to do years ago. That's why you keep losing. Progressives haven't cost you anything. Your failure to connect with average working class Americans has cost you everything. And if you're going to go out there on Fox News and shit on your own party instead of attacking the criminals running this country, then you should be primaried. And this should be your last term in office. Welcome to the Ring of Fire YouTube channel. I am Farron Cousins, the host of Ring of Fire here on YouTube. I don't know if this is your first time here, or maybe you're somebody who comes here every single day, but either way, let me tell you what's going on. Ring of Fire was actually started in the year 2004 by none other than our own America's lawyer, Mike Papantonio. And over the last 20 plus years, Ring of Fire has gone from being a 1-hour weekend radio program on Air America through a series of changes. Go Left TV, which we started back in 2007. We've been on the Young Turks network. And of course, this very YouTube channel here that started, obviously, as they all do, with no subscribers. And we've now ballooned to well over 1 million as we go on our way to that 2 million mark. So again, if this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe. Take a few minutes, look around. We have content that actually goes back 20 years. So there's lots to see, there's lots to do. And trust me, with the next 4 years of Donald Trump getting back in office, we will be here every day, every single day with fresh content for you to keep you informed about what's happening and, of course, to warn you of the potential dangers that Donald Trump poses as we approach his second term.